Grace and peace be unto you from God our Father and our Lord Jesus Christ. I want to take this opportunity to first of all say thank you for your continued support. In the midst of this global pandemic, you have been stellar. Your commitment to this church has been superb. And I want to thank you along with our board of directors. We want to take this opportunity to thank you for being committed members of this local assembly. With that being said, we want to begin our re-entry back into the temple. We understand that there are many health challenges now that go along with COVID-19. Our world has now changed. And in light of that, we must now change and adapt with the times that we're living in. Therefore, we want to make sure you understand. We appreciate and we understand your willingness and your commitment to be a part of our worship services. But we must inform you that doing so could cause you to become infected. We don't know where, and we don't know how this virus is yet lurking and moving, but we do know that we're going to do everything that we possibly can to make sure that your worship experience at Ford Memorial Temple is going to be a healthy and a safe one. With that being said, we're going to need your assistance in helping us to maintain a safe and healthy worship environment. Number one, when we come to worship, we're going to have temperature checks set up. We want to make sure that everyone that is attending our services is aware of their temperature. And if there is an elevated temperature, we would kindly ask that you not worship with us on that particular day and seek medical attention. Number two, hand sanitizer will be available at many different locations throughout our church. We're going to ask that you use it regularly. Three, we're going to ask that all attendees would wear a face mask during the time of worship. We do this because studies have shown that the droplets that come from our mouth is basically where the virus and how the virus is carried out. So in order to prevent or limit the spread of the virus, we're going to ask that you would maintain your mask on while in the worship services, while on the premises of Ford Memorial Temple. Number four, we're going to ask that you maintain a distance of 6 feet from each other. That means while we're sitting in worship service, when we take our seats, that means we're going to have designated areas that will be marked in blue tape. Those will be the areas that you will be able to sit in. We're doing this because we have to make sure that we keep distance until we know exactly where this virus is and how it operates. The other thing about that is if you are in a family, we're asking that all families would sit together. Now, parents, I'm going to ask that you maintain your children with you at all times. That means your children will not be able to be out of your presence. Your children will not be able to go and hang out downstairs in the fellowship hall. They will have to be with you during the entire worship experience. All families will sit together. That is a must. Number five, I know that one of the staples of our gathering is our fellowship. That is one of the things that we've been founded upon. We love to fellowship. But my brothers and sisters, I'm going to have to ask that during this time of pandemic, while we are yet coming out of this, and while we are trying to stay safe, I am going to have to ask that while at Ford Memorial Temple, we come to worship and we leave. We will not be able to utilize our fellowship hall. We will not be able to embrace each other and hang out. We must follow these strict guidelines in order to be able to worship together. We must be safe together. One of the things that we're going to implement is we're going to have a disinfectant fogger that is going to make sure that after our worship services, our building will be disinfected. We're going to do everything that we can to make sure that our worship services are safe and that we're in clean environments so that you never have to worry about worshiping at Ford Memorial Temple. We have seniors that we love and we miss. We want them to be in a safe environment. We want them to be confident that them coming to worship is going to be safe and they will not be in harm's way. We have babies that we want to make sure are always safe and cared for. So if we follow these guidelines, I believe that we will be able to ride out this season and we will not have to worry about any plagues or any viruses coming nigh our dwelling, because we're going to operate not only in faith, but we're going to operate in wisdom. I look forward to coming together again real soon and worshiping the Lord in the beauty of holiness. God bless you. It's our time, but remember, it's for God's glory.